So we're going to be starting to work with equations. Now, when we're working with equations, what you're looking at is to see if one side of the equal sign is the same as the other side. So there's going to be two expressions, so one on each side of the equal sign. And what you do is you have to work them out and make sure that they're the same. So if they are equal, that means it is a true equation, and if they're not, means it's false equation. So we need to figure out what the relationship is, if it's going to be less than, greater than, or equal to. So make sure that you are solving on both sides and you're following order of operation, because we're still going to be working with order of operations, and you're going to be doing this for each of the equations following this video. So what we're going to do is, the first thing is to actually draw a line in the middle, because that line is where the equal sign is. So what I'm going to do is, just to keep it separate, and work out the left side and then work out the right side and see at the end if they end up with the same answer. So we're going to start with the first one. And remember, we're still working with the left side actually. We're still working with order of operation. So I'm going to go ahead and put the steps. So we do parentheses, exponents, multiply. Ooh, it's multiply and divide, not multiply and subtract. Sorry about that. Multiply and divide, then add and subtract. So we're going to start with parentheses. We don't have any. So we're going to do exponents. So remember, exponents is going to be 8 times 8. So this represents 8 times 8, which is 64. 64 minus 3 times 2. Then we're going to go ahead and do multiply and divide. So I'm going to do that as another color. So 64, oops, wrong one. So 64, 3 times 2 is going to be 6. And then 64, the next one is add and subtract left to right. So 64 minus 6 is going to give you 58. So on the left side, my expression is equal to 58. So let's look at the right side. So let's start with parentheses. So we have 48 plus 2, which is 50, plus 16 divided by 2. Now we're going to do exponents. We don't have exponents, so we go on to the next one, multiply and divide. So we have division, so we're going to go ahead and do 50 plus 16 divided by 2 is going to give us 8. And then we're going to go ahead and do add and subtract, which is 50 plus 8, which is 58. So in this case, my equation is true. This equals to 58. So my relationship is an equal sign. So 58 is equal to 58. So this is a true statement, and that's what you're going to write down in your answer choices. So you're going to have answer choice 2 questions. Is your equation true? So you're going to put true or false, and then if it's false, you're going to, what is the relationship? Equal, less than, or greater than. And in this case, you're going to go ahead and put that it's equal. So make sure that you do those 2 questions, and you're going to be doing those 2 questions for each of the other problems. So make sure you're answering 2 questions for each problem. So if you have trouble with any of them, make sure you come back. Remember, you're still using order of operation, and remember to follow those steps, because this is the way that you're going to be able to do that. The most common mistakes is when students do not follow mistakes. So good luck on the next 4 questions, and if you have any problems, come back to this video or ask me, send me a message, or send me an email, and I'll try to answer you as fast as I can. Good luck.